Hey everybody, how you doing tonight? It is Tuesday night and I am in between lessons and I just wanted to make a quick video real quick here. I was watching a video today of a guy named Mike that Texan Shaves Barry turned me on to, and it was his first shaving video. And what he said in his video, he kind of introduced how he got into wet shaving. And I'm not really sure if I ever did that. So I thought this would be a good chance to do that. So thanks, Mike, and thanks for Barry for turning me on to this guy. Um, okay, so it was about 8 years ago, and we were at Costco. Now, leading up to this, I had been having problems. I'd get some dandruff on my shirt, down the front coming from my beard or from my, I could scratch here and get, dry skin out of my sideburns or out of my beard. And I'd, constantly doing this with my shirt because I always wear black. So we were at Costco one day and we pull into the parking lot and my beard was itching. I scratched my beard, and you know what? I'll put the picture up here so you can see it. Look at all that dandruff. And I think I put this in a video before. I'm pretty sure I did. But anyway, look at all that dandruff on my shirt. Oh my God. So after I saw that, I got online and I started researching how to take care of beard dandruff because it was getting embarrassing. I mean, because I'm always having to, flick my shirt off like this. And so one of the things that I came across said, stop using canned shaving cream because it's got alcohol in it and dries your skin. So I looked into glycerin pucks. Now, I was not aware that all of these artisan soaps were out here. I got on Amazon and I just searched glycerin puck, glycerin shave soap or something like that. And one of the first things that came up was Colonel Conk. And I looked at it and I looked them up on the web, did a little bit of research on them. Seems like it was a quality soap. So I went ahead and bought a puck of it. And then also on Amazon, I ordered a little set of a brush, a bowl, a little stand, and I was using my cartridge razor. So I figured, well, I'll buy this little $25 set. And if I don't like it, then I'm not really out all that much money. So I got that. And I started making my own lather. And you know what? Colonel Conk isn't in this story yet. I started making my own lather and I enjoyed it. And then I thought about upping the quality of my soap. And that's when I found Colonel Conk and I ordered their, what do you call it? Their sample. It's got four different scents in it. And I fell in love with the bay rum. Anyway, but all four of them were really nice. So then I switched to the Colonel Conk soap. And then I thought, you know what? I want to get a bowl like my dad had. He had the Old Spice mug. So I bought an Old Spice mug off of eBay. Found an old 60s in really good condition, real cheap. So I got that. Put the mug down, or the soap down in there. Started using that. Then I wanted to upgrade my brush because I figured, well, there's got to be higher quality brushes. I mean, I wasn't stupid. Anything, you buy for $25 off of Amazon's not going to be the highest quality. So I got on Etsy and looked for, a craftsman that makes brushes. And so he made a handle for me, an orange handle, and put a tuxedo knot in it for me. And I got that and I was like, oh my God, it's like day and night compared to what I had, right? So I started using that and I used that for like 7 or 8 years but continuing using my cartridge razor. Well, I'd always been interested in the DE razors, but I wasn't really sure. It seemed expensive to me. I wasn't aware of the cost performance between the two, but it just seemed expensive buying, because I would look online at the razors like, oh my God, it's expensive. Plus I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know what to buy. I didn't know what was good, what was bad, Muley, whatever. Right. At that time, I probably would have bought a Bailey and Bally or whatever the hell it's called. And I probably would have been satisfied with that. But anyway, about last year around September or October, I was watching a video of a chap's guide, this British guy that makes videos about men's fashion and personal grooming and stuff like that. Because I had really gotten deep into suits and shoes. So I was watching a lot of men's channels, and this guy was out in his yard doing a shave. And I thought, oh, I'll watch a shave. And he was using Taylor of Old Bond Street. And when he showed the thing, I was like, what the hell is that? And it kind of perked up. What's this? So he makes his shave cream. And guys, if you want to see like the perfect cream, his first swipe, it was just like thick, rich, creamy. Like you didn't even have to work on it. It was so rich. And I was like, holy shit, that's what I want. So he was using Taylor of Old Bond Street Oud. And then I watched another of his videos where he was actually at Taylor of Old Bond Street in London, and he was looking at the soaps in the window, and he said, oh, my favorite's not here. And he said, it's Tobacco Leaf. And I said, okay, well, you know what? I like this guy's videos. I trust what he says. I'm gonna order this. So I ordered the Tobacco Leaf, and I couldn't find Oud, so I went ahead and bought a Sandalwood. And when they got here, the Tobacco Leaf, I instantly fell in love with the scent. I was like, oh my God, this smells so good. The Sandalwood, when I opened it and took a sniff of it, I was like, oh, it's a little too strong. I'm not sure about this. But once I used it and it mixed in with the air and the heat and the steam and just kind of dissipated a little bit and filled out the room, fell in love with it. So, you know, regardless of all these soaps that I've been trying and using these past months, Taylor of Old Bond Street, Tobacco Leaf, and Sandalwood are still my top two. Matter of fact, I used Sandalwood this morning. Matter of fact, which, you know, it's been a long time. But, you know, I still have, I'm actually on I got that in October last year, and I'm about halfway through my second tub of Tobacco Leaf. And I don't waste it. I don't load up, you know, a ton of product at one time. So that tells you how often I use the Tobacco Leaf. I really like it. But anyway, that's how I got started in wet shaving. I looked up wet shaving I asked ChatGPT about wet shaving, if it's still considered wet shaving if you use a cartridge razor, and technically it is. Because the wet shaving is basically talking about you making your own lather. So I've been wet shaving about 8 years, but I've been double-edged razor shaving since probably February of this year. I bought the Merkur 34C, and that didn't work out for me. It was too mild. So I switched to the Rockwell 6C, and I thought I'd found my forever razor, which I did. It's a great razor. I still, you know, use it from time to time. And I remember saying, you know, oh, I'm not going to go down any rabbit holes, you know, 1 or 2 razors and I'm good. Right now, as of today, I've got like 15 razors. I got so many soaps. It's not even funny. For the tubs, I have about 20 tubs of soap. And then for samples, oh my God, I've got over 100 samples. It's crazy. So yeah, that's how I got into wet shaving. All right. The other thing I want to talk about today is I got a delivery from Canada from a special viewer. Hold on, let me check something real quick, because I talked to him earlier and I asked him if it was okay to name him in the video. And let me see what he says, because I should have his messages right here. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. No problem being mentioned. Okay, so Lawrence Whitaker sent me the Pearl Flexi. Now, if you guys remember, I received a Pearl Flexi directly from Pearl that I did a review on. Oddly enough, Lawrence had put this in the mail like a week before Pearl contacted me. So yeah, right? Now, the funny thing is, he put this in a He sent it surface mail from Canada, and it went on a boat. It took 2.5 months to get here. And the funny thing is, he messaged me this morning and he says, he goes, has that razor arrived yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't heard anything about it. And I went back and I got the tracking number. And when I got the tracking number out, this is what I got. It says, label created, not yet in system. This was, what was that? What was that? What was that? Hello? What the hell was that? My screen just went black. The hell was that? I wonder if that part of the video was cut out. Anyway, it said label not yet created. And are we still continue? Yeah, we're still recording. I don't know what the hell happened there, guys. My screen just went black. Okay, anyway, it said label not created, not yet in system. And I messaged him. I said, well, this is, wherever it is, maybe it'll kick in when it gets in Japan. That was this morning about 8 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, knocking on my door. So I now have another Flexi. We've got 2 of them now. Now, guys, I did this review a couple weeks ago, and I was talking about how aggressive it is. Since then, I've used it quite a bit. I really like this razor. Now, this isn't a paid review. No, it's not, because this isn't the one they gave me. So this does not count as a paid review for Pearl products. I've been using this for a couple weeks now, off and on, because I use my other razors. And I found that if I keep this around 3 and I use a gentle blade like a Bit Chrome Platinum or a Perma-Sharp, if I stay away from the super aggressive blades like the feathers and I keep this down on a 3, 3, 2, 1, I get some really, really good shaves. Now, this thing is heavy. It's 140 grams. God. To put that in perspective, the T2 stainless steel is 107 grams. It's not even close. This thing is a beast. I have nicknamed it the Bulldog. I like this razor. I love it. Now, it may not be for everybody. I'm not recommending that you go out and buy one, but if you've been thinking about getting one, give it a try. It's like $70. It's not that expensive. And it gives a great shave. For me, if I go 3, 2, 1, I get some of the closest shaves that I've ever had. Like, it's just unbelievable. I really, really like this razor. So my initial review of it was that it's very aggressive and it'll give you, it'll give you everything you need. But I've tamed it. I've learned to tame it with the level that I shave with it and the blade that I use. So this is one of my favorite razors in my stable at the moment. Yeah, and now I've got 2 of them. And stay awake for this one. We'll see what happens. Okay. Anyway, along with the razor came a note. And I'm sorry, Lawrence, you deserve this. Lawrence has gorgeous handwriting. It's beautiful, but you can't read it. Let's see. Dear Mully, now I've since talked to Lawrence and he's helped me with this. Dear Mully, enclosed is one Pearl Flexi, officially the heaviest razor in the known universe. Einstein used it to formulate the theory of general relativity and never shaved again. Seriously though, this is a well-built and quite nice razor if you like things on the chunky side. If you choose to keep her, then we can arrange a trade for something in due course. Keep on shaving. They will come. Lawrence. Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you so much. Yeah. In due course, we'll figure something out. We'll get something to you. All right. Okay, guys. Well, that is it for tonight. I just wanted to throw this up. It's a little vlog. Got to do this from time to time. Just sit here and talk and shoot the crap for a little bit. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and we'll talk to you soon. I guess can I do that here? I guess we'll call that a shave. What's my sign off? I guess we'll keep. Take 7. I guess we'll call that a shave. Let's see. I guess we'll call that a shave. Y'all stay smooth.